Hey, Dana.
Mario, how are you?
Doing very well, and welcome everybody to Samsung's virtual hybrid classroom.
And welcome to Samsung VX Live.
Really excited about our subject today. We're going to talk about how Samsung is innovating in the instructional technology space.
Yeah, we have an action-packed agenda. We're going to start with the trends that are happening today in education, as well as getting into what the ideal hybrid classroom looks like.
Absolutely, and we're also going to talk a little bit about how these investments that schools are making in instructional technology aren't just answering the call today, but they're future-proofing the schools for tomorrow. And then we're going to talk a little bit about how trends are changing new builds in education. It's going to be an interesting conversation.
Let's get to it. So let's start with what happened in 2020.
2020 was a very challenging year. I mean, we're talking about a transition from traditional classrooms over to hybrid classrooms. You got distance learning and even social distancing and safety concerns that we have to work with. You've got one-to-one devices that were adopted in education at a scale we've never seen before.
According to Edweek, 2/3 of teachers said the majority of their students were less prepared for grade-level work than they were this time last year.
Yeah, and 56% of teachers said that they'd only covered half or less than half of the curriculum content that they and the students are responsible for.
Only 1 in 5 teachers said that they were on the same schedule as they have been in the past.
Teachers are on the front line. They are overworked, working 50, 60, sometimes 70 hours a week. One lesson, Dana, is taking double the work.
Yeah, one Colorado school said 65% of their staff have considered leaving the profession.
Well, and this is where Samsung wants to help. Samsung offers more than just hardware. It's a complete ecosystem that we're offering here. We're talking about a comprehensive product portfolio, which does include display as well as mobile devices, software, and even solutions for the entire campus.
What about professional development?
That's incredibly important because the teachers need to know how to teach technology and teach using the technology.
Right, and Samsung's also investing in the future, like programs like Solve for Tomorrow, that's just helping children and kids really think about technology for the future.
Absolutely. So let's take a look, because Samsung's leading edge technology and solutions that are helping educators and schools solve some of the greatest challenges yet.
The hybrid classroom has become a household term. With the pandemic in full swing, many schools have some students at home and some in the classroom. Having the right technology can really help in today's current state, as well as have lasting positive outcomes post-pandemic.
Yeah, and Samsung provides a portfolio of one-to-one devices, which includes the Galaxy Chromebook, as well as the Galaxy Tab S6, which both provide out-of-the-box connectivity, but can also connect directly to the Wi-Fi to be flexible for students and meet their needs.
These devices allow teachers and students to engage in dynamic two-way collaboration with Microsoft 365 Education, Google Classroom, and other dynamic curriculum content pieces.
Schools can also have the peace of mind as these mobile devices are built on the defense-grade Knox security platform, creating a safer learning experience that's easy to centrally manage.
In the classroom, the right display can transform any classroom into a collaboration space. The Samsung Interactive Display inspires and engages students like no other Blackboard could. It was built with the teacher in mind. The display is easy to use and extremely intuitive.
The interactive display that Samsung offers supports multi-writing with up to 20 points of touch and endless options for creation. There's even a native browser that teachers and students can access the web with and utilize the display's screen mirroring capabilities to display mobile device content right on the display. In addition to having best-in-class mobile and display technology, Samsung has partnered with a leading lesson building and instructional tools provider, Boxlight.
Boxlight's Mimeo Connect is an online platform that combines innovative lesson building and instructional tools to create an active learning environment. Teachers and students can connect from anywhere. This is a perfect solution for distance, flipped, or blended learning environments. The platform allows teachers to utilize their favorite lessons from other platforms that deliver seamless lessons synchronously and asynchronously in person or through the use of a Chromebook or tablet. The platform even comes with various management tools to test students' understanding of lessons, connecting to existing LMS systems, and even tracks if students are off task.
Samsung is helping educators rethink their hybrid classroom with the right technology for now and tomorrow. Some other key partnerships that we have pulled together to help really fill in the solution are ones with Cisco and even Logitech, where they provide hardware and software to expand the learning base and connect the classrooms and schools together. These solutions also enable teachers to share live lessons for students so that they can all collaborate together. This gives the ability to bring in dynamic guest speakers, which is a huge advantage, especially in higher ed. This allows the teachers to remain in control of the classroom and deliver the lessons the way they want to be heard. Cisco and Samsung work together to ensure a seamless learning experience with minimal latency. With the right hardware and software solutions, schools and educators can bring the same experience of in-person learning to distance and even hybrid learning.
Now that we've covered many Samsung in-classroom solutions, let's take a look at the many ways our displays are ensuring communication across the school campus. Samsung displays are used for a range of different use cases. Signage at the school's entrances or exits improves security and help visitors find their way through and around the school. Samsung displays can also be found in the dining halls or cafeterias as menu boards or to promote daily specials and provide nutritional information, making meal times easy. All of these displays are powered by Samsung's Magic Info, a complete digital signage CMS platform. Content can be controlled from one central location, making it easy to update the daily events going around the campus, or showcase student achievements. Finally, Samsung knows the importance of keeping students, teachers, and faculty safe during emergencies.
This is why Samsung has teamed up with Havrion to create a solution that integrates the essential hardware and software systems to give schools one of the most dynamic tools for communication and visual presentation available. During an emergency, if that were to happen, Havrion sensors are able to communicate directly with the displays and instruct students and teachers and faculty as to where they should go in that moment. The sensors are even able to connect with first responders, and that is a tremendous benefit. Samsung is committed to safety.
Totally. Our displays ensure the right communication is provided. Lastly, Samsung is working closely with architects and engineers who are building new schools and institutions to bring technology to life.
This is where things get really exciting because we're taking the lessons that we learned from other industries that we get involved in at Samsung and bringing them to bear in education. We're building things like STEM labs and hybrid learning spaces and even remote and distance and asynchronous spaces, all again with the sole focus of improving student outcomes.
With the use of Samsung mobile devices and display technology, schools are pushing the limits and making learning more interactive while serving students today and tomorrow.
It's really exciting work and just excited to see how students and teachers are utilizing this technology. Thank you so much for joining us.